When news broke that Caitlin Clark was stepping away, the basketball world went silent for a moment, and then, chaos erupted. Fans couldn't believe it, players didn't know how to respond, and media personalities wasted no time throwing gasoline on the fire. And of course, right in the middle of it all was Stephen A. Smith, absolutely exploding on live television, letting the world know exactly how he feels about what might be the biggest storyline to ever hit the WNBA. Let's be real, Caitlin Clark isn't just another player. She's a walking headline, a highlight reel, and the reason thousands of new fans were finally tuning into the WNBA. From the moment she hit those logo threes at Iowa, everyone knew she was special. By the time she stepped into the league, the numbers told the whole story. TV ratings surged, arenas were packed, and suddenly, the WNBA wasn't just background noise, it was part of mainstream sports conversation. But now, with Clark stepping away, even temporarily, the ripple effect is massive. We're not just talking about a player missing games. We're talking about the face of the league suddenly being absent, and that sends a shockwave through every corner of women's basketball. Think about it. Sponsors lined up because of her. Networks fought for broadcasting rights because of her. Fans who never cared about women's basketball were suddenly glued to the screen because of her. She became the gateway for a whole new generation of WNBA watchers. And now, with her exit, people are asking, what happens to all of that momentum? Does the WNBA still shine without Caitlin Clark front and center? That's where Stephen A. comes in. Known for never holding back, he went on ESPN and unleashed a rant that's already going viral. He pointed out how much responsibility the league placed on Clark's shoulders, how unfair it is to expect a rookie to carry an entire brand, and how the WNBA might have fumbled the biggest opportunity in its history. In his words, "This ain't just about Caitlin Clark. This is about a league that needs her, maybe more than she needs them." And honestly, he's not wrong. While the WNBA has legends like Diana Taurasi, Aya Wilson, and Breanna Stewart, none of them brought in casual fans the way Caitlin Clark did. She was different. She was mainstream. She was crossover appeal, the kind of star who could sit courtside at an NBA game one night and be the lead story on SportsCenter the next. Losing that, even temporarily, is devastating. But let's dig deeper, because this isn't just about one player. Caitlin Clark's exit exposes something bigger about the WNBA. For years, critics have said the league struggles to connect with casual fans. Hardcore basketball heads know the talent is elite, but average viewers often don't tune in. Clark changed that narrative. She forced people to pay attention. She made games must-watch events. Without her, the question becomes, can the league sustain the momentum, or does it collapse back into the shadows? Social media is already buzzing with debates. Some fans are blaming the league for not protecting her enough from the physicality and pressure. Others say she simply burned out from the weight of expectations. And then there are those who believe this could actually be a wake-up call for the WNBA to build up all its stars instead of leaning so heavily on one player. Still, no matter how you slice it, the numbers are undeniable. Ticket sales skyrocketed when Clark was on the schedule. Road games turned into sellouts. Merchandise with her name flew off shelves. For a league that's been fighting for recognition for decades, her presence was like lightning in a bottle. And now that bottle just cracked wide open, Stephen A.'s explosion is more than just a hot take, it's a reflection of the fear many people have. If the WNBA can't capitalize on Caitlin Clark, what does that say about the future of the league? Was this their golden opportunity, and did they let it slip? Let it slip away. But here's the twist, sometimes exits create even bigger returns. Think about Michael Jordan's first retirement. It shook the NBA to its core, but when he came back, the league exploded to even greater heights. Could Caitlin Clark's absence set the stage for a legendary comeback? Could her return one day be the spark that elevates the WNBA permanently? One thing's for sure, this story isn't just about basketball. It's about pressure, business, legacy, and the growing pains of a league that desperately wants to stand tall. Caitlin Clark didn't just change the game, she became the game. And her exit, combined with Stephen A.'s fiery words, has put the WNBA under a microscope like never before. Fans are left wondering, is this the beginning of the end, or just the storm before the sunshine? Will the WNBA rise from this stronger, with more stars ready to shine? Or will Caitlin Clark's absence prove that the league wasn't ready to carry the weight she brought to the table? One thing is clear, whether you love her, hate her, or just discovered women's basketball because of her, Caitlin Clark has already cemented herself as one of the most impactful athletes of her generation. And if Stephen A.'s explosion tells us anything, it's that her story is far from over. The league might be shaken, the fans might be divided, but the name Caitlin Clark will keep echoing long after the buzzer sounds. Because when a star this bright steps away, it doesn't just leave a gap, it leaves the entire sports world asking what comes next.